Good company uplifts. One pleasant spring morning, a teacher was walking with his group of students through a quiet garden on the outskirts of the village. The air was crisp, the birds chirped joyfully, and the sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting playful shadows on the path. As they strolled, the teacher began to speak about an important lesson in life: the influence of the company one keeps. He said, "Children, the kind of people you surround yourself with will shape the person you become. Good company can inspire you, guide you, and nurture you, while bad company can corrupt you, weaken your values, and lead you astray." The students listened, but some exchanged puzzled glances. They whispered among themselves, "How can just being around someone change who we are? Aren't we all different individuals?" The teacher noticed their confusion. Smiling softly, he decided to show them instead of simply telling them. As they continued walking, they came across a rosebush in full bloom. Bright red and pink roses swayed gently in the breeze, filling the air with their sweet fragrance. The teacher stopped and pointed at the roses. "Bring me a lump of soil from beneath this rose plant," he instructed. One of the students bent down, scooped up a handful of soil, and handed it to the teacher. The teacher then said, "Now, each of you take turns smelling this soil." One by one the students sniffed the soil, and to their astonishment they exclaimed, "But master, this soil smells like roses." The teacher smiled knowingly and said, "Children, this soil was once just ordinary earth, with no special fragrance of its own, but as rose petals fell upon it, they slowly decayed and blended into the soil. Over time, the soil absorbed the fragrance of the roses and became sweet-smelling itself." He paused to let the thought sink in, then continued, "This is exactly what happens in life. We humans are like this soil. Whoever we spend time with leaves a mark on us. Their thoughts, habits, and values slowly blend into our own character, just like the fragrance of roses blended into the soil." The students grew quiet. Some reflected on the kind of company they kept: friends who encouraged them to study, while others thought of companions who distracted them into mischief. To make the point clearer, the teacher asked them to collect a small lump of soil from under a wild cactus plant growing nearby. The students did as told. When they smelled it, their faces wrinkled in disgust. "This soil," the teacher explained, "has absorbed the bitterness and sharpness of the cactus environment. Just like that, if you keep company with those who indulge in dishonesty, laziness, or cruelty, you too will begin to carry those qualities without even realizing it." The students now understood the lesson fully. The garden seemed to whisper the truth through its roses and thorns. The teacher concluded with a gentle smile. "So, my dear students, always choose your company wisely. If you spend your days with kind, wise, and noble people, their fragrance will become a part of you. And if you choose poorly, you may find yourself carrying bitterness that was never yours to begin with." The children bowed their heads in respect, promising silently to choose their friends with care. The walk ended, not just with the fragrance of roses in their memory, but with a lesson that would guide them for life. Moral: choose your company wisely. Just as soil takes on the fragrance of roses or the bitterness of thorns, we too absorb the qualities of those we surround ourselves with. Good company uplifts, bad company corrupts. If you like my story, please like, comment, and subscribe.